So I would allow one or two more if there are anybody who didn't sign and would like to speak, but we are running late today. So anybody? Okay. Please be brief.
All right, this is on the, I'm Rose Purdy, at the moment homeless. I quit smoking weed with no support save my friends and for fear of jail. Not only did I experience a kind of withdrawal, but I've also dealt with the full brunt of the diseases that I was medicating. The only other options for treatment of manic depression, anxiety, anger, and ADHD are drugs such as lithium, Paxil, and Ritalin. These drugs are often released on the market without enough testing, and this leaves them with known undesirable side effects as well as unknown side effects. This makes me extremely hesitant to take them, especially when marijuana is so effective in treating all the problems at once with minimal side effects. Not to mention that I'm in that poor bracket where I can't afford a doctor to prescribe and assist me in experimenting with those designer drugs anyway. I'm choosing drug court over jail because it is the obvious choice. The people at OAR and Region 10 refuse to acknowledge these problems. They do not offer vouchers to the poor for things like anger management classes, psychiatric evaluations, doctor's appointments, or the ensuing prescription. In fact, the opposite occurs, exacting restitution from the poorest and charging for these services. They take up massive amounts of my time while offering no help at all. They even require you to work 35 hours a week. However, they will not schedule allowances so that you can actually do so. We want you to succeed, they say to me, and in part this is honest because being an arm of the law me to choose jail. This would take even more of our taxes. Nor do they want me to resume what they consider criminal behavior, as that would likely end in the same result. So in that sense, they are honest. They want me to complete the program. However, there's no care or desire for my well-being behind it. There is no intention for me to become a member of society, and I would like this to change. I propose that OAR and Region 10 be replaced by free and voluntary clinics, complete with the health care services they now lack. Quitting has actually not been all bad for me. I've remembered that I have all these issues that need to be addressed, medical and mental and whatnot. Previously, I addressed them alone, and I'm completely uneducated in these things. I discovered within myself an inner strength I did not know I possessed in having to go it alone. I realized that I was over-medicating, a problem that clinics and decriminalization would probably alleviate. I'm in the position I am today because I feel a complete lack of resources, and if I had access to resources, I would be happy to take full advantage of them. And so far I've only spoken to personal experience, but in dealing with politics, revenue is often louder heard, so I must speak to that as well before I'm done. I am done. I find it a gross waste of our tax money that drug addicts are in prisons next to violent offenders, and I've witnessed our peace officers' energies also sorely misdirected in the same regard. And as I've already mentioned, OAR could pay the same number of people and be much more productive. And all this money is wasted on the war on drugs, and the war is thoroughly lost. Let us tear down the system and rebuild it with a humanitarian attitude. Let's legalize it, tax it, and sell it or prescribe it to educated adults without forgetting the poor, of course.
Thank you. This is the end of comment period. Council members have some